All right. If you're watching this, you're looking for review on our quiz 1 for number and quantity, which is our zombie quiz. So what you're given is a number of zombies equation is equal to some number times another number raised to an exponent. What you need to know is that the number with the exponent is the number of people bitten each round. The exponent is the number of rounds. And then the coefficient, or this front number that has no exponent, is the number of zombies we start with. So in this case, we can see that there's 5 people bitten each round. There's been 2 rounds so far, and they're started out with 3 zombies. All right, so 5 people, 2 rounds, 3 zombies. Then you're gonna plug this into the calculator, which is 3 times 5 squared. You could write it out like this. 3 times 5, and that's that little caret raised to the second power. If you have an iPhone, it looks like a little x to the y symbol, But that's it. Or you could always just do 3 times 5 times 5, which is 75 new zombies. Okay. The smoke bomb cures 13% every round. So now, instead of zombies growing, a population growing, we've got a zombie population decreasing. So what I want you to do first is fill out this table. And what you're gonna do is you've got the rounds 0, 1, 2, and 3, and that's the same for your quiz. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna say, well, what we need to do is we need to take the number of zombies we start with that round and multiply it by the percent of zombies remaining each round. And that's actually the hardest part, so I'm gonna say it again. Oh, am I recording? I think I'm recording, yeah. You're gonna take the number of zombies that you start with each round and multiply by the percent remaining. So the question is, if you start out with 100% of the zombies and 13% of them are cured, what percent remain? And you can just do that by 100 minus 13 is 87. Percent, or in decimal form, is 0.87. And that's actually the number you're gonna end up using. So you're gonna take 0.87 and multiply that by the number of zombies each round. And so here's what you can see is you've got, in round 0, you start off with 100. And then in round 1, it's 100 times 0.87, which gives you 87. Then round 2, it's 87 times 0.87, which gives you 75.69. Then you multiply that by 0.87, and you get this. If we were to rewrite how we got this last number here, actually let me write that right here. If we were to take this number, that's a little curvy arrow, and rewrite it, we would just write that we start off with 100 zombies, and then we multiplied by 0.87, 0.87, and then we multiplied by 0.87 again, 0.87, and then we multiplied by 0.87 again. So we started off with 100, and after 1, 2, 3 rounds, we multiplied 0.87 by itself 3 times to get that answer. So we can actually rewrite this as, right, if we know using exponents, we can rewrite these 0.87 times itself 3 times as 0.87 to the third power. So we can write 100 times 0.87 to the third power, and that's how we got our 65. Now, if I wanted a general rule of starting with 100 zombies, curing 13% every round, but using n as the number of rounds instead of specifically 3, 2, 1, or 0 rounds, we could rewrite it like this, right? So 100 times 0.87 to the n power, right? The 3 said it was the third round. If we wrote out, this would be 100 times 0.87 squared. Actually, let me write that out. 7 squared. This would be 100 times 0.87 to the first power. So now our round number matches our exponent. And that's why this general rule works of 100 times, and then we actually like to use a dot, not an x for multiplication. So 100 times 0.87 to the nth power. Okay, good luck on your quiz.